Oh, quiet, really quick.
Okay. We're live on StreamYard, but not quite yet on YouTube.
I'm just gonna say hi anyways. Hi!
Okay, we're live. Hello, uniquely creative people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry Turquoise, and today I have a co-host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Nicole Marcina from the Nicole Marcina channel. I wasn't able to change my name on StreamYard. So, I forgot. I am a romance writer and I do other crazy stuff. And I am a mom to a child and three and four cats. And as you can tell, I just woke up because Sherry and I live on each other side of the planet. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to um, proceed with editing my short story. I finished it last night during this my stream. So thank you, Sherry, for having me. Also,
You're welcome. I'm glad that you can join. Today I'm going to be working on editing my book. Well, I'm going to get highlighting going, but before I do that, I'm going to be posting the live streams. That way people know that we are live. And then I'll be editing the dining rooms. I'll get as much as I can done in 2 hours. And there's a possibility that I might show you guys some designs from 99 Designs for a couple of
ooh,
logo ideas that I got going on for the other channel to see which one people like. Maybe. I
how
don't know.
how much is 99 Designs? I heard you can also do like book covers there.
They do. The one that I'm doing right now is a contest one, which is
Mm.
$613 for me. But you get 30 different designs, ideas, and prototypes. Actually, it'll just be easier to show you what I mean.
Well, is it like a monthly subscription?
No, you just sign in, and then if you go the contest route, which is the route I'm going, um, you they ask you a few questions before this happens, and then designers got 4 days for this round to pick a design.
Oh well,
So right now, these two are the ones that have come in. Uh,
yeah.
so these are for my logo for the gaming channel. So this is something what you'll get for like a book cover. For $613, you get the rights to your logo or book cover, whichever one you decide. But you get like 30 different graphic designers making this cover, and then you give them like a little bit of star rating. I haven't given this one a star rating, so I'm not too sure about this logo. I need
Six
to
hundred. Oh wow, six
ask the
hundred.
traders' thoughts on that one. And whichever one you like the best, you rate, and then you put this plus symbol, and then it puts them in for the next round. For me, anyways, it's 2 days and 23 hours, but for someone else, it could be 4 days later. And then there's another round, which is another 4 days for you to pick your finalist, which is the final four. And then from there, they finalize their designs and ideas. And then from there, you pick your top four
Mm-hmm.
from there. And then from after that, you got 14 days with a poll to see which one other people like and which one you like, and then you pick your grand winner. And then they
Mm-hmm.
finalize that and send you all the rights and all that. So for
Six.
$613, you get, well, actually, I did a couple of things. That's why I added up to that. It's actually $399 for the bronze. but I added a couple things to guarantee that I won't be missing anything.
Three
So
hundred.
for $399, you get 30 different designs, with some graphic designers go from anywhere from $100 to a couple of thousand. So the fact that you get 30 different designs, or up to 30 different designs from graphic designers for only $399, that's a pretty good deal. Because if they're each $100 each, that's $3,000 right there,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was a pretty good deal.
399. I was like $600, 399, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money here. No, seriously, that's a lot of money here.
But I'm sure if you hire the graphic designer that you actually want,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they have a different price. But that is just the price for the contest, to see what
Oh,
everyone has for skills wise.
oh, okay.
And that's just for the bronze. If you go up to silver, gold, or platinum, silver I believe is 700 and some odd dollars. Gold and platinum are over $1,000.
Oh wow, I don't have that money.
Neither do I. I was like, let's go with a budget friendly one.
I think like my monthly salary doesn't from freelancing doesn't even reach like $400. So I'm like, wait, try to count it in my head. My
So
husband bought home chicken last night. He went out. He went eating out with his friends, and it's a great thing that he bought the chicken home because, like I said, I finished the secret project last night. So this is like my reward.
yeah,
I'm like, chicken. Nothing can go wrong with chicken. And I was like, I'm not gonna finish this tonight. I'm gonna leave some more for tomorrow morning, so it could be my snack. Now it's my breakfast.
yeah. See, I click guaranteed, so that means I am fully committed to this.
Mm-hmm.
Which it had a fee, and then I click private, which also had another fee. It means that anybody that is not from 99 Designs cannot sign up for this. They have to have an account with 99 Designs.
Mm-hmm. I understood. Well, I understand.
Because I don't want someone from Google can trying to draw something. It's like, yeah, no, let's try to stick with professionals here.
Oh, someone's in the chat.
Hey, Rainy, how's it going? How are you? What are you going to be working on today?
Hi. I'm still out of it.
It's
Gonna take
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna take a few more minutes. Ooh, chicken, chicken, chicken.
I actually also gotta check my beta reading form to see if anyone else signed up for it.
I signed up using your IG story. I was like me,
I saw that. I was like,
like
I could,
me.
I couldn't help but just kind of start laughing. I was like, oh, that's a good sign.
I should have. There should be a sign like this, like me, pick me, or like a bell. Hey.
Yeah. Remy says, I'm starting to draft my project. And then she asks
Awesome.
the question, any advice on writing first line / chapter? Oh,
Ooh.
I honestly think everyone's different. What's your advice on this one?
Um. Well, I always have like this mental note in my head. This is just me, but my mental note is like the first line. First line should be, I don't know, dramatic or something.
I guess it all depends on what genre you're writing. I think Rinny's writing the romance section, so
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
I'm not the best person on giving advice on that one. Given the fact that I
Um,
write horror and dark fantasy.
yeah. But my first chapter would always be dedicated to introducing the main character, and his what kind of life he has, and if I could insert like one of the problems that he has to overcome, I would introduce it there. Sherry has read my manuscript. She knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, you if you can still remember the first line of my manuscript, you can tell that I'm a dramatic person. Oh boy.
um, first lines. I actually never really had a problem with my first lines or first chapters once I got the creative juice going. I just
Yes.
basically let the stories like I will pause for like a few minutes and then it's like then all of a sudden I just start writing. It's like okay, yeah, okay, let's stick with this beginning. It sounds cool.
Oh yeah, but one of our best advices here is, you wait for the muse. I wait for my muse to come. And I know it's a bad thing, but I can't write without the muse. So I wait for it.
Yeah.
That's a that's not a bad thing, right?
Or another thing that might help it and spark get the creative juice going, especially at first lines, first
Mm.
chapters, first page. If you listen to music, that might help with the creative juice, or find something that might spark the first line. Once you get that first line
Mm-hmm.
done, it's so much easier.
Oh
Or at least
yeah, definitely. You're like, you get past the first line, you're like, oh yes, we're good, we're good. Moving on, moving on, moving on to the next one.
and then Randy says, I wouldn't be a good fit. I'm not a horror fan. Totally understand. I literally picked a genre that a lot of people don't like reading. Dark fantasy, some people like reading, but horror is a totally another topic all on its own. And the fact that I am a female horror dark fantasy writer, I am in a disadvantage right there because of my gender. Because females don't do well in horror section.
Hey, hey, don't do that. People in high school said I was a girl and I couldn't do Michael Jackson, and I did.
I know I'm in a disadvantage, but I love a good challenge. Give me the
Oh yeah,
challenge.
no. I'm actually in a challenge right now with Good Novel. The site that I'm signed with is because my story right now isn't a part of their top selling genres or top selling niches.
Yeah,
I struggle to get readership because people are focused on those famous ones. And my editor, I think she figured out that the reason why I wanted to quit the contract is because I was getting discouraged. And she literally told me, "You don't have to." You don't have to impress everybody on the site. You don't have to prove yourself to everybody on the site. You will have your own readership. It just so happens that your genre, isn't a part of that niche. But I think she still believes the story can make it. Just not now.
yeah.
She
Bring
doesn't want
on
me
the
to leave.
challenges. That's what I say. Bring on the challenges. I'm willing to accept all challenges, even if it's all against me.
Give it to me. I eat challenges for breakfast. You could tell I struggle with my cats and my child during the morning. So, like, this is nothing.
Mimi says, I don't even watch movies and horror. It's just not
Yeah,
my. But my hubby is obsessed with horror movies. I usually have to leave the room.
that's my
Um,
husband and me.
then you would not want to come to my place because 9 out of 10, I have something horror playing, either horror music or horror movies or shows where I have a horror book in my hand.
Well, well, if it's a movie or music, just make sure that after the music or the movie, I listen or watch something else that could make me happy, like like The Lion King or something, just to make me forget what I just saw.
No,
But
I'm the opposite of that. When I analyze like what I just watched, it's like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can incorporate that scary idea to my book on this scene. And that's a good description of the scary monster. I think I'll use something similar to that in my book.
well, one of these days, I will write nightmares and produce like a collection of short stories because of my nightmares. I could do that.
Anyway, shall we do our first sprint?
Yeah, let's do it. This is not my food. Why am I eating it? All right.
How long do we want to go for?
Well, I'm good with anything. I think I will journal. I think I will journal for a bit so I can awaken properly. Here you go, Gabby. Have some chicken. That's why he's whining. He wants chicken, not the bread.
So how do we feel on a nice little warm up of 15 minutes?
I'm good with anything. Literally, I'm good with anything. Because of Sid. Last night he's like, let's do a 30. I'm like, okay, let's do a 30.
Rini says the music don't bother me, but the characters chopping at bodies and blood
Oh yeah,
splattering, I don't see how y'all can watch it. Uh, okay,
I do this.
that bugs me. I watch more the ghost horror movies like the paranormal, supernatural. I don't really watch the gory ones like Nightmare on Elm Street. No, no, I'll
No,
be leaving the room there. That's crossing my lines.
I would accept like, harmless. I call it harmless horror movies where there are no like blood and stuff, like the Grudge and stuff. And if there's like any chopping or something, I do this.
Yeah.
Trying to unsee what I just saw.
Okay, so we're gonna start with a 15, and we'll start in three, two, one. Happy creativity, everyone!
Yay.
And that was time for our first sprint. How did everyone do? I got it posted everywhere. The live stream posted everywhere where it needs to, except for Discord. I'm not gonna read the Discord tonight. I'll do that tomorrow.
Awesome.
How
Still,
did you?
I'm still bullet journaling, movie, and I'm struggling to finish the chicken. This is why I don't eat while I work. I tend to forget my food whenever I'm doing something that's related to writing or working.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling all too well. It's like typing, no, right, and you look over like, oh, that's right, I got food. Start eating it, like, it's cold.
Yeah, but I have to finish this now because my cats are looking at me like, if you're not gonna eat it, just drop it. Drop it here.
Oh yes, the little beggars. They're
Yeah,
adorable, but
they're like,
man,
what are you waiting
sometimes
for?
they'll get it. Sometimes.
Yeah, they're like, what are you waiting for? Just drop it. Drop it here.
Our mouths are down here, not there.
If you can hear the cat, the little one, that's Momo, and he's not asking for it.
And I can already
Gabby.
hear one of them meowing.
Yeah. The mom is sitting right beside me, and she's just eyeing the chicken, just like, I will have you.
You're my prey.
I told my son to stop doing that with his toy, and now he's doing it even more.
Yikes. I believe this is before the sprint.
Hmm.
Rainy says the music don't bother me, but the characters chopping. Oh yes, I remember reading that. I'm good with painting, plan on writing all night. Yikes! I hope you
Awesome.
get some sleep in. And then Rainy says my hubby tends to watch them after I go to bed because they freak me out so much. That is totally understandable. Totally respect people when they do that because that just shows they also respect the other person as long as they keep the volume down, of course.
They don't keep the volume down. My husband doesn't.
That's where I draw the line. Like, if you know someone's going to go to bed and you want to watch a horror movie, I understand why you want to listen to it too loud, but you should also be respectful to the person that is trying to sleep.
Yeah, and not
Calm
have
down,
nightmares.
please. Or if you're going to listen to it too loud, put your headphones on.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do. That just plug in your headphones.
That's just my response and Nicole's response. I hate it when her husband does that as well, especially during October and November.
Yep.
Okay, I can understand what's October because of Halloween month. But
Well,
November, he does it even for November too.
no, because during November, the spooky season here really peaks during November because during November 1st, we have this what we call the All Saints Day, where people visit, their the loved ones that passed away, so they go to the cemetery, and that's a time when all horror or spooky stuff appear on the television, on Netflix, and everything, YouTube, everything's just spooky during that time, and
Really? I thought it would be in
yeah,
October. Wait, do you guys not celebrate Halloween there?
Halloween is not that famous here. There are some of us that acknowledge Halloween here. We have trick or treating here, in this part where we live, because this subdivision that we live in, they're trying to like be all American in some stuff. So they do Halloween, but mostly we don't celebrate like Halloween here. We celebrate All Saints Day.
I'm gonna have to look that one up now. I might just throw my second favorite holiday.
Yeah, so like Halloween like starts what October 30th, 30th, am I right? Or
That's
31st?
Devil's Night. October 31st is for the trick or treaters, Halloween kind of thing. Yep.
Yeah, so and then so this is how it happens here with people who acknowledge Halloween. The spooky stuff starts, within the October 30, and then it progresses until November 1, November 2, because that's the two days are given for the All Saints Day.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 days of spooky, but it continues for 2 months, and I'm like, this is why sometimes I don't watch television during these months, because everything is just horror. Everything's just spooky.
And I know that might be the holiday I'm thinking of, but I know Wicca does a holiday from October 30th to November 2nd or 3rd. That might be the holiday. But it's in that stretch of length, those
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Because that's when the afterlife and the living lines, realms, barriers are the thinnest. I don't know how else to explain that.
Yeah, that's why they do the spooky stuff here during November 1, because you go to the cemetery, it's time to visit the dead, and then people are like, oh, some of the dead are coming back and they're gonna spook you. And I'm like, don't do that to me. My dead grandfather visited me in my dream and offered me to come with him. I don't want it. I don't want that kind of invitation.
I don't blame you on that one.
Yeah, that's why I hate it when he does it during October, November, because he doesn't really get spooked, except when it's like a cockroach or something, that a bug that he really hates. But when it comes like to spooky stuff, he's not bothered by it. So I'm like, if you're gonna watch that, put your headphones on. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it.
And then Alley Cat saying, hello, hello, how are you doing? What are you going to be working on? And how are things?
It's been a long time since I last saw Alley Cat.
Everyone's saying hello to Alley Cat. And then Rainy says, I set up a write-in sprint notes bullet journal. Awesome.
Awesome.
And she's also wondering, where are you from?
I am from the Philippines. What are you, Gabby? She might scratch you, so better be careful. Oh, I think I bet the spicy one. I think I bet the spicy chicken.
Ooh,
Oh, oh yeah, that's spice. That's spice, all right. Oh, we're almost to the end of the movie. I didn't know. Ooh. So yeah, and this. Wait a second. I think I hear the garbage truck. Wait for 1 second.
oh, excuse me. And my second question is, are you planning on hiring a developmental editor? Honestly, for for me, it will honestly depend on how many beta readers I have. But if I only have right now, I only have like 3 beta readers. If I get like maybe 5 beta readers and I get 0 on the next round, then yes, I will be hiring a developmental editor to help me further along the book. It will all depend on how many beta readers I get. Even if I get 3 this round, I will probably still get a developmental editor just to make sure everything's a-okay. Because I would like 10 beta readers, but whether I get that many will be the next question. And speaking of that, for those of you that don't know or are watching the replay, I am looking for beta readers. The link is down below. It is a horror dark fantasy around 95,908 words, 24 to 30 chapters, and it is about Tayci Ela and the council trying to save the realms from dying and prevent a world war, global war on Earth, and trying to keep the humans in the dark about the supernaturals. However, demons being summoned to kill the humans, and someone is killing off the hunters. Well, this is all happening, and it's up to Tayci to stop the wars from happening, keep the humans in the dark, and save the realms and help the council out to figure out what's causing the realms to die and stop creatures and all that fun jazz. So if that's something that interests you, is also a multiple point of view. If that interests you, link is down below. Last day to sign up is October, January 31st. And beta readers will get the copy of the book on February 1st. Link is
Awesome.
down below. What about you, Nicole? Would you get
Um,
a developmental editor?
my answer will be if I can afford the three stages of editing, I will. Yeah. Because like I said, my monthly salary doesn't even reach like $400 a month. So I really gotta save up first before I get to like the developmental, the copy edits, and the proofreading. But thankfully, I do have like a friend who is an editor. She's an all-around editor, and she does offer discounts. So I just need to save up for that. But right now, for my debut, I will only be doing either copy edits and proofreading, or just simply proofreading, because it has been beta read a lot. So I guess that's a pass for, so I can just have it proofread. I don't know, but it really depends on if I can afford it. I'm broke.
Well, if it's gone through a beta read, maybe you can skip the developmental editor part and go, because there's also line editor too,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I'm in a
and
debate
because
whether I'll do
it's
that or
also
not.
like yeah, because like my book is like it's 150,000 words, and if I convert that into the currency here, I can buy a car with that money. So
Oof.
yeah, I can buy a car with money. So yeah. See, that was my reaction. I was like, well, I can buy a car with this. Um, so I really need to be very smart with my money. At the same time, if it's beta read a lot of times, I can skip the developmental, and if I can like ferociously ferociously edit like every line in the book, and then have beta readers or critique partners look into it, and then maybe I can skip like the copy editing or the line editing, and then just proceed to proofreading, because um in her packages, proofreading is like the cheapest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my plan right now. But hopefully in the future I can like do all the editing stages with an editor, hopefully.
Yeah. I
Money is
see your
hard.
point too.
Money is hard.
Yeah. Very
Money.
hard. And Rainy has a question for you.
How old is your little? He just turned 4 last January 5th. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and so much energy.
Alika says, I'm good and a bit tired. How are you all? I'm currently doing good. I can't say how everyone else is doing because I'm not too sure.
I just woke up a while ago. Is that good?
Currently doing homework, might work on a flash fiction story a bit later. Awesome. I don't know. I might. We'll see. I'm guessing that is for the second question I asked about development editor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Danny, how's it going? What are you gonna be doing tonight? Gonna be doing writing or something creative? Or are you gonna play some video games or try to anyway? Or are you gonna watch a movie or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Gabby, would you stop wrestling with the kittens? You're too big. I can hear him laughing in the kitchen.
Danny goes vroom vroom.
Yeah, that's my son the whole day. Like, zoom. Like one quarter of the house to another.
And Rainy has a question for you once more. Cool. How do you do videos and streams with your little one? I've been thinking of starting up, but I have 3 kids. This is actually probably one of the better questions to ask you since I don't have a kid. I only have a cat.
Well, I consider my cats my children because they're the same as my son. Um,
That's
with
true.
well, with videos, if I can include him in the videos, I do, because he does love the camera when I am vlogging, when I'm streaming. So when I do videos, I include him every now and then, just not all the time. And with streams, I let him, appear in front of the camera, for a little while, and just so he could say hi to everybody because he loves seeing people on screen for some reason. And then after that, it's cool. Right now, as you can see, it's morning here, so everybody's awake. I just put on a movie for my little one just so he's not throwing any kind of tantrums. But right now, he's torturing my cats, so that's what I'm trying to prevent because the cats don't fight back. But I'm worried if they fight back, they might scratch my son's face, which I'm trying to tell him to stop. Gabby, would you please come here, please? Gabby.
Some sometimes they have to learn the hard way.
Yeah, but my parents hate it because they're overprotective of him the same way they are of me in regards to like scars and something. And
Yeah.
I'm like I understand, but he won't learn. But I'm trying to prevent it as well because his dad got bitten by a dog in the face when he was a kid. So
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to my child. He doesn't want that to happen to Gabby either.
Well, even if the kittens or the cats start hissing, that is a clear warning for anyone to take a couple steps back. Like, okay, the cat's getting mad.
That's a problem. They don't hiss.
Oh, not yet.
No, they don't. They just do this with their claws. They think I just do this in defense, but they don't hiss. They just do that. They don't
Oh,
say anything. They just do that. They do it silently. They don't hiss. They just do that. So that's why I'm scared.
do they purr while they do that?
No, it's like I don't know if they're in a playful mood or they're just trying to tell them to back off, but they don't hiss. They just do this.
Is there aggressive? There's no meow. There's nothing.
There's nothing. They will only scream when they're playing with each other, but with my son, they don't say anything. That's why now I'm afraid for their lives. Gabby, Gab, what do you mean? What? Come here. Not. What do you mean not right now? Come here now. See, we're having a conversation.
Danny says put them in the cupboard under the stairs. Do you
I
mean
do.
the cat or the person?
I do have a cupboard under my stairs, but that's storage. It's actually right in front of me here.
I think he's thinking of Harry Potter there, which if that's the case, I say no to neither because that space can get really dusty, and if the person's claustrophobic, that's a very bad combo right there. So you gotta have a. I think he mentioned as a joke when he has these emojis. However, you gotta kind of have A little bit of a dark sense of humor on that one. Just a little.
I don't find it offensive though. Uh,
No, I don't either, and I'm claustrophobic, so that says something.
um, yeah, I do find like those kind of places claustrophobic. Now, when I was a kid, I was like, "Oh, this could lead to Narnia or something." But now,
Did you ever find Narnia?
sadly, no. I tried it with my parents' closet. I tried it with my closet here. I'm like, no doors here lead to Narnia. I was like, at least one of them could lead to Wonderland or something. But nope, nothing.
Hmm, we tried. I think I was even looking for a different location than normal.
I'm like, when will I get to Narnia or something? Maybe in my dreams. Maybe that's where.
Yeah. And Danny says, you'll be surprised of how much family pets will tolerate off children. Uh,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to agree and disagree on this one because I honestly think it depends on the breed. I know cats are the most tolerable ones to children. However, I already have a breed in mind, maybe two, and they're more on the aggressive end, and they don't get along with children. Uh,
Mhm.
Yorkie Terriers. They do not get along with kids, and they will be aggressive to them.
Mhm.
Now, I can say safely that I actually took care of a dog that was a Yorkie Terrier that actually loved children, which is the total opposite of her breed.
Yeah, that's a good.
They don't
I
get along with kids normally. And she was going right to them.
Well, I am thankful that my cat, the mother cat here, has high tolerance of my kid, and I think it's for me. It's because I raised her, not to be so like harsh on everything. Like whenever she like gets like really aggressive on something, whether it's another person or another cat, I would immediately call her out. So
Yeah,
whenever my child does something to her, she would just like allow it to happen, but I'm the one who'll be telling my son not to do that because she might do something. So
yeah.
Momo,
The
stop, come on.
the other breeds I'm thinking of that would be on the more aggressive end is Huskies because they have a wolf instinct. They're even more wilder than your other dogs because they are extremely close to the wolf family.
Mm-hmm.
Bulldogs are extremely aggressive as well towards children.
Mm-hmm.
And German Shepherds because they are a natural. Oh, look at the little cutie. German Shepherds because they are a natural breed for police dogs.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Sorry, the cat is just asking for my attention.
So those four breeds I know for sure are not the best combo with kids, specifically young ones, but they can be trained to deal with young kids
Mm-hmm.
if they're trained properly.
Yeah, like this one. This one is really trained properly. This one's the blind one. This is Momo. Stop fidgeting with my ear. Yeah, yeah. He's my baby. Out of the three, he's actually my baby because I know people here will not adopt a blind cat. So,
What? I would totally adopt him.
ow. Yeah,
I
people here
would
don't like
totally
that.
adopt the blind cat.
Yeah, and people here will usually just adopt cats that have breeds. So it's hard to get these kinds of cats adopted because they don't have breeds.
If
Yeah.
I did not have a cat, I would totally be going over there going, can I adopt that one? I would like if it's blind.
Yeah, and there's three of them. The white one is for my mom. His Momo's twin Marcelito. I'm looking for another adopter because my husband's mom already took another cat, so I'm just looking for some person to adopt him as well.
No, little one's climbing the little shoulders.
Yeah. This one is just really affectionate. This was really affectionate in to me because I am the one who like really wanted him when he was young. I was like, this one's gonna be blind. It needs the attention.
And
Peekaboo.
then Danny also says if they were aggressive, they would have their claws out, so they are just playing. Actually, I can vouch against this one too because of my cat. When he has claws, he would play with his claws out.
My cats play with their claws out, but with my child, they try not to for some reason. They try not. They try not to. They try not to. Is there? Does it that even possible? They try not to.
It's their natural instinct when their
They
claws come out when they want to play.
yeah, and I don't judge them for that. It's part of their nature. I
And
mean,
then
that's super.
divide by saying, hey ladies, hey divide it, hey Lauren,
Hi,
what are you
Lauren.
doing? What are you going to be working on? And Danny says, I told my kids,
It's Narnia.
thank you. not, I'm going to butcher this name so badly.
Narnia. Okay, Narnia.
Narnia
How you say it?
was down the back of the sofa and not through the wardrobe.
Or maybe that's why my
Bulldogs are
cat
not
disappeared.
aggressive towards children. My children pulled my bulldog all over the place. Used to try riding it and all sorts. It didn't mind. Well, that just means that dog went through really well training.
Yeah.
Um, I've seen bulldogs get aggressive to kids and literally bite them. Like
I think it
I've seen
depends
it
on how
happen.
they were raised. I think it really depends on how the pets are raised, on what kind of
Yeah.
environment they're raised on. That's how they're going to treat other, like, living beings. Would you stop screaming? Stop screaming. Come here.
Yeah, and it will all depend on the environment, how well they were trained with kids. Like, let's say, because Danny's bulldog was raised with children, so it should naturally have a tolerance level towards children.
Hmm.
But there
Yeah.
are bulldogs that were raised with no children environment, and then all of a sudden it gets into a children's environment, and they are aggressive sometimes because neither the child nor the dog know how to respond to one another, kind of thing.
True. That's
So
also one. Also one.
I've seen it happen, and neither are German shepherds. Again, I give votes on this one against this one. No offense, Danny. My uncle had a female German shepherd, and as she got older, she became aggressive towards my younger cousin. She actually bit one, I believe, if not
Oh,
almost. So she became a really aggressive.
stop screaming.
So it all depends on the environment. Maybe something happened to the female German Shepherd that made her go aggressive towards the kids.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
something
know.
happened. Pets can go
Anything
to
could
so much.
happen. Just something triggered it, and something made her go on the aggressive. So my aunt and uncle had to get rid of her
Aw.
because of her aggressiveness, or at least that's the way I understood that.
Mm-hmm.
So it really all depends on whether the dog was grown up with an environment that is right and whether they're trained or not to have a tolerance level with kids. Like 100% misconception there with the dogs. I'm just saying what I've seen and what I have experienced with. I'm not being misconception on that with what I have seen. Like I said, I have seen those breeds get aggressive towards kids, and I've actually seen it more times than I can count.
Mm-hmm.
So some breeds are more aggressive towards kids than others, and they're even when you're adopting one. Some people will even say this breed's more better for children than this breed, kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah.
So Yes, you can train all dogs to be tolerable around children, but at the exact same time, let's say the dog is 7 years old, that is going to be really hard to train that dog to be tolerable around kids when it's never been around a kid.
Yeah.
An example.
Gabby, stop
Does
it.
not mean it would never happen, it would just take more time.
Yes, a lot of time and patience. Momo, stop. He won't stop. He keeps on screaming at me like, pick me up.
So I'm really sorry, Danny, that if you think that is a 100% misconception, I'm just saying with what I've seen, what I understand, and what I have experienced, and
Momo.
what knowledge I have with dogs and children as well.
Yep. The cat's like, pick me up. Pick me up. I want to go up. No, you
No.
just want to get. You just want to get to the chicken. That's why you want to stay here.
It's like if mommy picks me up, I'll be closer to the food.
Yeah. He already had his chicken. They already had their piece this morning. So, and now the cats want to go up now. Great. That's why I don't want to bring you up. They get jealous.
Renee says I have to do something with my kids. I hope I can get back before. Oh, I think that's supposed to be the year.
Go back before you end.
Because
Okay.
it says UN, and I'm just like, UN? I was like, oh, I think she means year end.
Yeah. Before we end the stream. So have fun, Renee. Always, always have fun with your kids. Seriously, always have fun with your kids. But they're, I know kids can be a handful, so I try to make everything as fun as possible.
And then Danny saying, hey to Divided by Sight.
Where's the remote?
And I think we should do our second sprint.
Yeah,
We've
let's do
already
it.
been doing this for an hour and 5 minutes.
That's okay. Gabby, no, don't do that.
So how long do we want to go for?
We can do a longer one if you want. Come here, Marcelita. Come here, No, I'm asking your brother, not you. Marcelita, not
Well,
you,
I normally
Momo.
go for anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes for this sprint, for these sprints.
Go ahead. I'm good with anything. I'm still going to continue bullet journaling and other stuff. Also gonna put my plate in the sink and get some water. I just finished the chicken.
Before the cats go chow down on the crumbs.
Um, I think I'm gonna give this one to the mom because it's buffalo wings and there's still a bit, parts left on the bones. Like there's still a bit of skin, and I'm not happy for. I don't want the kittens to eat on this. The last time they had one of these, they literally almost killed themselves over it. So I'm not gonna.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's how they're aggressive. They are with food. With food, they are very aggressive, but with people, they're just lovely. You're gonna get the
So
chicken, bro. Wait for it. Stop
we're
looking at.
going to do, oh, sorry.
No, it's the cat. I'm sorry. She's just eyeing me like you're not gonna give that to me. You're not touching it.
So we're going to do a 25-minute sprint, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy creativity, everyone. Let's run. And that was time for our second sprint. How did everyone do? I will be honest. I did not get to any editing. The designer came back with some new designs, and I'm just like, I'm gonna toss up between the two. So I kept looking at both of them. I'll
Mm-hmm.
show you guys in a second. I sent a picture to on my other account to my friends to see which one they would like, and I'm getting feedback. But before I go there, let's hear how everyone else did.
I I finished journaling, and I'm also transferring everything because I wrote the short story on my iPad. So I'm transferring everything onto the Word doc, and I got 512 for that one. A happy kid.
That's cool.
Yeah. Uh, Also, I will be leaving the house after this stream because I checked because I was going to clean the litter box and I checked we don't have any sand anymore for the cats, so I'm gonna do that as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I can't just wait for my husband to come home. I will be the one to buy it. We'll go outside again. It's a Saturday.
I'm really bad at my symbols here, but I think that's mean a smiley face.
Yep, it's a smiley face.
And Danny's wondering how we are both doing. I'm doing good.
Doing good on a Saturday. I will be doing a lot of things today.
And as promised, did it show up? Yes. So these are the newest
Wow.
designs. The red and black are the new one. The red, oh dear. This is one new one,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the other new one. The one I am tossing up is this one here and the original one. So I'm just curious, which one do people like the best? The black and red one, which is one, or the red, purple, different shades of blue, which is two, or this one that I haven't even heard back from yet, three, and the original one is four. I
Well, um,
I can go into big screen again on those ones if you like.
well, if the second like two are from the same like what I call that one, same symbol, then
Yeah.
I'm going to choose between the first two, like the first two that you showed a while ago. Someone's calling you. I
Trying
heard,
to.
I heard it.
It's a FaceTime. It's a real. I know who it is, but it's like it's not the best of time.
Well, the person can call on the next sprint.
We tend to talk for about an hour.
Oh wow. And then after the sprint.
Yeah, I'm just. What do people think of the color combo?
My eyes actually landed first on the orange one, like number three.
Yeah,
When you first showed it, I was like, "Oh, I like that one," but I was like, "Okay, it's literally a phoenix." But there is a phoenix.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like I can see the phoenix on the right side, but I have no idea what this is on the left side. Which is why I'm asking for the designer spots on it. It's like I'm not. I like
They
the pattern.
combine. They made because like it's cold blooded, right? The word is cold blooded. They turned the letter C into a tail of the phoenix. That's what I can see. Oh no, I thought they turned it. Oh, that will be a cool concept. Combine the sea with the tail. That would be a cool concept.
Yeah, that would have been except that's not exactly what he did here. Did here or she did. Like I can see the feathers here, but this almost looks like it wants to be the head of the phoenix, but at the
No,
exact same time
no,
it
that,
kind of looks like a weapon.
no, that one's the head in the middle.
Right here?
Yeah, the middle one, that's the head. And then the little part here, that's also like the wing.
Okay.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Okay? That's how I see it. Nobody come from it. That's just how I see it.
It's different, that is for sure.
But the others are cool as well. But they're just like from the original one, which is the number 4.
Yeah. This one's the original one,
Yeah.
which is what automatically drew my attention because it has my favorite colors on it already.
Like, this doesn't need a conversation. You got it. You got my colors.
Oh, did we lose you? Oh, no.
No. Gabby, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just a toss up between this one and this one. Like, it's cool to see the red, but it's almost too much up here. But maybe if I can get the designer to move the red to down here where the black is. But also, these are only 2 designers, so maybe I'll get more later on. I don't know.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling through Facebook. I saw my cousin post like a birthday photo of him. It's a cupcake, and the candle is like the big tall candles, like the one you use for going to the cemetery. That's his birthday candle. And I'm like, yep, that sure.
Yikes.
Yeah, he likes doing those kinds of stuff. Mm, yes, Gabby.
And the
Yes,
final
Gabby.
question for tonight is, have you learned something new today? I've learned that
Something new.
I
I
don't.
didn't.
Hi.
Here we go.
Hi.
I told you. I told you. This is why I don't stream when he's around.
I learned that. Uh,
You can do it, Jared. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
oh, I've learned that I'm not the best person when it comes to color coordination.
Why? I suddenly got called out. I'm not good with that as well. Um, I learned that I can write a short story.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, and flash fiction, I guess, will be the next challenge for me. Gabby, what are you doing? Okay, go ahead. Oh, we will finish the stream first, and then you can go play outside with your friends. Come on. This is every day. Gabby, Okay, stop it. The stream will be all full of mommies, and people don't want to hear that. Get down, get down. Come on, get down. Go ahead, go ahead.
Please don't forget to click the like button if you like these type of live streams.
You'll see a lot of different characters. You'll see cats. You'll see a kid.
So on that note, shall we do our final sprint?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do we want to do like a 15 or
I am good with anything. Suddenly start dancing like this, like you're running, but you're not. You're just doing this with your shoulders, pretending to be healthy.
let's do a 15 because who knows how long we'll chat afterwards. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy creativity, everyone.
Yay!
I done it again. That was our final sprint. How did everyone do? I just sent another little bit of request to the designer
Mm-hmm.
to see if she
Ouch. Ouch.
if she
What?
could do that, do some little changes, and she's going to send me a feedback soon or soon-ish.
Awesome.
How did you do?
I transferred rather 742 words for that sprint.
Ooh, sounds like you made progress.
Yeah, and I'm already noticing like a lot of mistakes and I'm getting so frustrated again, but I had to remind myself that this is the first draft. You're going to edit this tomorrow, then send it to an editor. Oh jeez.
Awesome. Are
Yeah,
you
because
excited?
this is a short story, so I can afford the editing for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Shay's here. Hi, sis. Cashay's here.
Hello, Shay. How are you doing? Welcome,
Hey.
welcome. I'm really sorry, but that was our last not live stream. Oh God, I'm ready for bed. Our last sprint for the night.
I
Oh,
I have a stream tonight with Shay and Bellissimo.
woohoo!
Yeah.
Except it's on too late for me because I have to go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'll be missing that one, but I will be catching that replay for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, it's at 11:30 p.m. my time. Yeah.
Sorry, I missed most of it. That is a-okay. Things happen, life happens, and it's sometimes hard, hard to fit these things in. Okay, I think that's how you know the brain cell's done
Yeah. And
when you
I'm
cannot
getting
talk.
I don't want to get sleepy, but with the fan right here, it's just destroying my eyes and I'm like, don't fall for it.
And then she goes, but I'm glad I caught some of it for sure. Awesome, awesome.
Awesome.
I think we're going to end this here. Would you like to do your outro?
Oh boy.
Or
Um,
what you think will be a good outro for for yourself?
um, okay, I'm just gonna keep this short, I guess. Hi, I'm Nicole from the Nicole Marcina channel. I am known as Mama Martian there, and thank you Sherry for having me on today's stream. I never do streams during the weekends, but now I did because I am currently in the middle of a project and I really need to get it done. So thank you for having me. It was nice to be on your channel again. It's been a long time since we last did like a collab with streams. So I hope to do this again.
Yeah, it's my schedule's been a little wacky for the last since November, so I'm hoping it'll go back to normal soon.
That's understandable.
Oh, I guess I need to do my outro.
Oh, and then,
Thank you for watching. Click the bell icon and notification button to get notified of all my posts. I post videos normally from Wednesdays to Saturdays. However, temporarily they're going to be once a week only at random, so I can't even promise on what day. And I do live streams every single day, anywhere from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I upload bonus videos all the time. And just a little bit of a reminder, I am indeed looking for beta readers. Link is down below, and same with the description, and all the information that you guys need are down below. And just follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, or you can find me on Discord. And come join the Creative Server Discord group. You get to help each other out, learn new things, join a book club if you want, and many more. If you have any questions about anything, just come message me, or if you want to be a co-host, message me on any of those accounts. Click the like button, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye.